Hello everybody, it's me here. This game I couldn't fraps it, but it was a really good game, and you're gonna see a lot of basics of city fighting or urban fighting, and some mistakes I make and the mistakes enemy did, which are huge. So I'm playing my Eurocorps deck. Walt is playing US Marine Corps, and Wayne is playing Eurocorps Airborne, I believe, or something like that. I've skipped ahead a bit here, so you don't have to watch the whole build up. So yeah, Biop is to take Delta, Tibet Wayne is going to take middle, and Sachem is going to take this area, as you can see. Alright, let's see. Now slow down to normal speed. There we go. So I was expecting a huge push by helicopters, so I brought 2 Celtics, but when I didn't saw anything, I just thought, alright, I'm gonna fall back with the Celtics so they don't get shot down, and use my quick reaction force if they try to fly over the sea or this area right here. Usually I like to sort of recon over this mountain, but I didn't have any cheap helicopter recon this game, so yeah. Right, I have 2 40 Falkenjäger in this town. I shall see what I'm doing now. You see, I'm getting crossfire at these guys. If I would have my infantry here, that group over there, they could be shooting. But now I'm shooting at these guys from 2 sides, so you see they're dropping quite fast. And I'm calling back mine. So you can see if this guy would actually push a bit more from this side, I would have been fucked. As you can see, he has Falkenjäger in the middle. You see, he does the same thing. Shoots. And he does one little mistake here. He should bunny hop faster to this area, like that. But he makes a mistake again, leaving those infantry right there open from that side and from them as well. But he is simply corrects that a bit. The only thing he has to worry about is that side right now. Move on. As you can see, I've pretty much taken the town. I will soon start moving up here, as you can see, to relieve pressure from those BMPs, so they can shoot at his Falkenjäger. As you can see, he's just building up Spetsnaz. If he would attack with those Spetsnaz, I would have been fucked. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. Right, Tibet Wayne is keeping his Millons here in case they come from an armored push from here. That's what I'm expecting right now, and he has an Avenger there for me. Right, he's just bunny hopping, surrounding the enemy infantry right now. And you can see I'm starting to shoot at those BMPs. And the Falkenjäger are excellent at that. The Panzerfaust is great. So you can see the enemy has quite a lot of forces around here, and the only thing stopping them is 20 riflemen, light riflemen. Not the Abrams. But they could just push right through. But that we would have been able to stop with our helicopters and superior infantry. I misclicked with those helicopters, to be honest, so a little mistake for me. Alright, what's happening right now here is he has taken Echo, pretty much. He controls the city, but the enemy just keep pounding him with BMPs and tanks. It's mainly Mr. Kion here, if I remember correctly, who was doing the main fighting. But you can see he has moved his Fuchs Milan to relieve the pressure from those BMPs. Just fucked him up a bit, but they have a big Conquerors team here, so there's a little bit of a problem. Right now I'm telling my teammates I'm planning to attack Delta. I didn't know they had any of this here. Any. Good. Let's see here. I actually never use replay very much. I'm just gonna do this for a second. But this is my units, as you can see. I don't have a lot of infantry or anything in that town. But I will manage with pretty much 4 units of infantry all the time in that area. Right. Now I'll notice they have a Spetman script there, so that gives me a bad signs. And that the guy there is competent to recon, etc. So yeah, they aren't pushing at all on this side. And at this point they have called out a Hujian, which worried us a bit. So I think it was Volshausen and I were both gonna buy an ASM plane, but the pressure in the middle and my attack on here took my resources. As you can see, I'm just gun hopping with my Fallskärmjäger, firing, trying to take out as many units as I can. You see the Fallskärmjäger Panzerfaust 3 is just amazing. So yeah, we lack a lot in AA in the middle. We have a Chaparral and a Roll, and that's it pretty much. And a Avenger, sorry. And 2 Avengers even. 3. So we don't have a lot of AA, you know, they could bomb us. We wouldn't be able to do pretty much anything except my F-16. Let's see. Yeah, I'm bringing some troops middle now. It's Fallskärmjäger, so I don't need a lot of them. By the way, it's the Rimas 85. I love them. That anti-tank weapon is amazing. I just love it. Right, I'm bringing up some Mistrals to shoulder right now to help with the AA. I mean, Twain is a very competent player, so he handled everything in the middle quite well. The really interesting gameplay and good, real good urban warfare will start like in a bit. So that's why I'm mainly showing you this replay. Yes, this is one of the intensest battles I've had in Wargame for a while. I've been playing with some bad people and some good people, but this is one of the most intense. I've really felt when I played with these guys, I didn't need to tell them what to do or anything. They were just as good as me or even better than me. Alright, I've called out some Marder BTSI tanks for my assault here. They're cheap, light tank destroyer, and they kill infantry quite good as well. I only think he has some cheap ass shit here. At this point I thought he was building up a force around here to attack middle. And that Mistral unit, I forgot about it. And that was pretty bad of me. And there I lose it. Right, there my Fallskärmjäger. I'm trying to take this area here, you know, hold them from calling any tanks or anything from that area. There's not really much going on at the moment on my side. I'm waiting for his artillery to get available to smoke this area. And this is something I don't understand. He had a great army here right here. Right now he could just push that right through here and get into our base. The only thing we had there is Fuchsmalans. That's the mistake we did. We didn't have any recon at all. That's bad of us, I know. And my placement of that CV, not ideal. But what I like about these players from a meeting They are not using any napalm infantry, even though they have it. They're playing red dragons. Napalm artillery, I mean, sorry. So right now he's just bunny hopping. That's Falcon Carrier. He's gonna call that back to rearm it. That's what he's doing. He's just rearming his units so he doesn't lose them. So that will go back to 10. And if you didn't know that already, if a infantry unit, for example, has lost some soldiers, you can use cargo trucks, helicopters, or FOB to refill them. At that point, I told him his cargo crafts were empty and he should get some infantry around this Abrams. So he calls it back a bit. Those concourse teams did a very good job that game. So you can see my attack is going on right now. Bring up my mortars, and then he hits me in the flank with these shit. And I didn't expect him to have this much right there. And those Spetsnaz unit, I was like, yeah, fuck that, and failed miserably right there. So I just decided I'm gonna fall back with this Rima to save them. And I keep the mortars there just to kill as much as I can and cover the retreat for my Rima. And his tank. He sent his tank to help me out because we thought it was going to be an enemy attack right now. And yeah, so my modders are just keeping them worried and panicked. Marima, thank God, made it. Otherwise, I would just have the Falcon Jaggers. Alright. As you can see, I'm doing my job, taking care of these tanks. And I was paying attention on the right side right now, so I forgot about those Falcon Jagger for a bit. And Mr. Sashimir, or Wayne, I mean, did a good job with those bombing rounds. Tier 4s people, they're good if you use them like they are, you know, just hit infantry and stuff and light transports with them. So you can see here he's just massing infantry and TOs, and I have some Legion right there and Panzer Grenadiers. So right now I'm gonna reinforce this town, part of the town, and that part. So his artillery is just bombarding those Spetsnaz units because fuck Spetsnaz, that's what. So he has started to hit the Waltz has started to hit the Hujian with his ASM plane, and he's doing a pretty good job with it as well. And the enemy hasn't used a lot of planes at all this game. So you can see I'm falling back with my Falcon Bear to stop those BMPs from shooting at mine. Falcon Bear. And here they come with a Dolphin. And I believe we react a little too slow to get it done. I love the AMX turret roll-on. It's quite good. And there goes my Mirage. Their March 2000C is actually one of the best planes in the game, in my opinion. So I'm gonna speed this up a bit. Right now, TBS Wayne is asking me if I could take care of those PvPs, and I tell him I'm gonna do it as soon as I can. Then he starts falling back with them. So now I'm re-attacking those. Micromanage my Panzer Grenadiers to take that TO down, and falling back from the napalm. As you can see, he has a lot there, and at this very moment we know about it, so I send a 1 Legion troop there. Only one. But our plan was just to find them and bomb them to smithereens with mortars and bombs. So right now the game is pretty much going in our favor in the middle, but on the right side the enemy can do whatever they want for the moment. Not from this side, however. If they attack from this side, they would probably succeed with all those Spetsnaz. Unless we got a good run on it with planes when they are in the open. So I'm gonna give some tips with units. What units you want to have in your town is a unit which are good trained, have at least like a 10-man group, have a good weapon, like the MP2 is good in close quarter fighting, or the H&K G11. You need to have a fast firing gun. Right now they're sending supplies for me, so I thank you, enemy. So what you want to have is a big unit, fast firing weapons, decent anti-tank weapons like the 84 or Panzerfaust, and you want to have, as I said, good infantry. You don't want to have like, let's see, for example, Panzerskite, the Swedish mechanized infantry. Don't during the fighting like the Wargame you do. If you expect to meet anything like Zionist, if you meet Mostrelki, it will work, but when you attack a town, you often use Zionist. Right now, Mr. Walter and Twain here are just doing a fallback, fallback, and those Wargame, they are lost, you know. They got stunned, etc. So I'm gonna start sending troops to help him soon. And also in a close quarter battle, or in any kind of battle with infantry and you meet Spetsnaz, if you have like, for example, 20 Jäger and you meet a normal Spetsnaz group, if you just fight like this, let's say those are the Spetsnaz and those are the Jäger, the Spetsnaz is gonna win, probably. So what you wanna do is split them up, to put one unit there and one unit there. Try to surround them as much as you can. So right now you see how fucked the middle is, right? So I'm sending my legions right here. Yet again, good weapon and good machine gun and good AT weapon for close quarter battle. So I make them focus on me while he's calling in more Jäger. Doesn't matter if the Jäger 90 or just normal Jäger, both are good. So right now these riflemen, light riflemen, are doing a fucking amazing job. They're stopping those BMPs from hitting us in the flank Charlie. And I'm taking care of those BMPs as well, to save those lead singers. So you see I'm getting fire from several angles and they have to split their force up. Here comes with his Milan. A new Jäger unit. So when he got there I were able to move up like this, so I wouldn't get them shooting my back, and quite quickly getting rid of those Mostrelki. So he's sending his Waltz and his US Marines here to act as a first reaction force against these, if we put it that way. We're using air power to our advantage right now. And Walt, I can tell you, we all called for his mortar artillery all the time, like, need it here, need it here. So most of the market share that's coming up is for artillery support. So I'm gonna say Walt here, he didn't get a lot of kills maybe, but he won us the game, to be honest, with his superb ability to support us wherever we need it and whenever we need it. It's amazing. Right, as you can see, my legions have taken up the flank, I'm in the middle, and I'm hitting those in the flank to save his Volkskamjäger some briefing space, and I accidentally put him out there. That's not a good thing. I'm lucky that I survived it. And they attack me with TO, so I'm just falling back. Try to get a shot off with the Legion. So, this guy is making a little mistake. He's going into the town, he's not far away. And you should never send tanks into towns, right? Unless you have sufficient support for infantry. Not bad, otherwise he's just gonna die. So right now we're just bringing in supply helicopters to rearm Fallschirmjäger, etc. And pretty soon I'll have to fall back. From the middle with my Legion. And they have a submerged up in play right now. Yeah. And by the way, that Hujian got taken care of as well. So what I'm doing now, I'm calling for artillery, bomber support, and as soon as he gets about here, I tell my Volkskamjäger to get away. And I fucked him up pretty much, and now I'm gonna try to take care of that TO as soon as that fire gets away. As you can see as well there, my legions are getting a bit of trouble. And I took out that TO as soon as I start firing. And as you can see, they are safe because we fired around here. So I fall back with my Legion troops. And we're almost lost in cargo there. As you can see, I have not a lot protecting this town, but with good infantry, you don't need a lot. The Panzer Grenadiers, not ideal to Hussars fighting because of the G3. But otherwise it has a good machine gun and ATGM. Right now they're just smudging his Milan when it could have smudged something more important, like that artillery. And he's doing a good job relocating it. Always relocate your artillery. Sometimes I forget as well, but it's very bad to lose it. So my Legion survived. I want to fall back around here. We just continue bringing in supplies all the time to keep rebuilding the squads. And I brought the Caesar out to try to counter artillery and hit the enemy units right there, because that's a big problem right now. They're just pouring shit in. Let's like this so you can see what I have out. Not a lot, right? And let's move to Sachem. Not a lot of infantry, but we're keeping them away, this little infantry. Let's move to Vault. I'm gonna speak about this LVP for a bit. It's one of the APCs which are actually fucking amazing accounts, because it has a heavy machine gun and the Mark 19 grenade launcher, which is just fucking amazing. Alright. Let's see how much they have in the town. Not a lot. Except those Mistralki. But I can all see those Falcon shares, which is good. And you can see, this guy is here. He's not doing a lot, is he? Trace. He's just putting shit on that flank. And Radium, he's not doing anything good really. Let's see what he has done. As you can see, he has Spetsnaz units here, he has this shit here, he could hit us in the flank, destroy our supply chain, everything. We could have really had trouble if he attacked Delta. So he spotted my little shit there with this Motorzelki. That's what we're gonna see. We're gonna get fucked up by that awesome napalm. and my Volksgrenadier. So right now I'm just bunny hopping with my Volksgrenadier and gonna send my Panzergrenadiers to a different part of town. Because I really can't send any forces in there right now. Right, finally they're moving a bit right here. Let's see. This is the pretty much time when they start using artillery. But as I said, it's not napalm artillery, so that's good. I hate napalm artillery. It destroys the game, and I hate napalm overall. Worst thing is artillery span though. So that's Chongqing, not a real problem for our infantry, except they can fuck up our supply chain, and if they shoot it here, we're gonna have in big trouble. So you see, he's just pushing up here, and he stopped. That's a micromanagement fail of the Cobra right there. So I'm rearming my Legion. His artillery right there doing a very good job pounding them. See, I'm relocating my Caesar, wait a bit, shoot and scoop. It's just ridiculous amount of spectacles he has in this time. He could have done so much better. So as I see, or as I told you before, our plan was to find the enemy and just bomb it to smithereens. We thought they had infantry there, so we used napalm. So I told Twain here to fall back with his Fuchs Milan and put them around here. So I've sent up my Panzergrenadiers right here to be a quick ration force, either go there or there or up. So now they have some gunships, which I hate because they destroy me. Right, Sachem here just leaves his infantry there to protect from an attack right here until it gets more shit up. So another basic of close quarter battle is, if you have legions or Volksgrenadier, you know, you don't want to lose a whole squad. You know, if you get down to like 3 man, take them back. Try to get them back and resupply them, so you get back units and you save points that way as well. So by this time I told him to relocate the Abrams and his Avenger, because they can get side shots from here now, and they're just artillery in this area now to try to get the Abrams and the Avenger. So I have 0 AA over this area now. I see the closest AA right now is that Avenger, but what is an Avenger gonna do against a fast moving plane? Not a lot, I can tell you. But this time we are talking about getting Mars artillery out, cluster, to counter this. They're doing a mistake, not moving them. Right. So you can see I've taken up the lead again to let Sachem and TB and Wayne to rearm. So this is what real teamwork is. They have the numbers in their deck. We don't, simply. We don't have the numbers. So what we do is we just keep on hopping, keep falling back and resupplying. I just want to make it clear about the bunny hopping thing. I think most of you players who have been playing a lot of Wargame this past few months know about the bunny hopping bug. You could pretty much, if for example they napalm this area, I could instantly move to another house, and like 1 second later I can move to another house. Now it's like 6-second delay or something, so you need to time it. So his LVPs engaging those Zrelki and they get stunned. So my Legion has taken a beating. I'm falling back with one of the units to save it. And Wayne is just resting his Flaskmaker. We don't want to flood this area too much because they're using napalm planes. My Caesar is out of ammo, so I gotta refuel it. So now we got Mars out. It's all about priority targeting right now. I'm gonna try to get this Shong, and he's gonna try to get artillery. So they got MiG-31s out, and you see what he did there? He fly them straight at him. He took them out and they clicked on the plane, so they just fly straight to it and shoot their missiles. That's not how you do it with planes, right? For example, if my plane is here, you put them circling around there. If it's like a Su-27, if you have a MiG-31, you have it over here because it's gonna shoot over the whole map. And that's why it's so dangerous. So right now I fall back to my Legion, and he got a fucking great hit there. I think it was just a guess bombing because he knew we would have stuff here, so that was a big blow for me. Right now my Legion are panicked and they are not doing a very good job. As you can see, I'm sending my force here forward to try to spot as much of this I can and bring in artillery and everything on it. And he has Cobras looking for recon, and they have been smashing our base, the fucking assholes. Didn't get anything though. And that's maybe some misclick on that. So he put his fast camera up, jumping away. My Legion are panicked, they're not doing a very good job, and that's when I did his mistake. You see, he left those guys. Now he's pretty much fucked if you don't get away from there. And they just keep flooding in Ostrelki. It's Goy and Trace who's doing all the job there. They're doing everything right. In gameplay wise, they do a lot of mistakes with the infantry, but they're good. So I've located the enemy force. Right now I'm unsure if I need to continue here or they're up here. So we just decide to napalm this whole area, and we spot them thanks to those Cobras. But it's a napalm shield, and those Spetsnaz, hate them. So right now I got a Mars out as well, and I think that's a counter-artillery shot, I'm not sure. No, it's then for those BVPs. This is a good thing. You're doing a good job with those hydro rockets. So, as you can see, we do not have a lot to stop them, but superior infantry doing a superior job. So yeah, you can see my legions are holding up against this, because I get fire from this side. You see here they have to split up much more, while I can just keep my units in there and get better fire. So right now they are smashing our supply. Oh, we're going it, I believe. No, it's that ship I told you about before. So that made me a bit pissed. So what he's doing is he's not moving his Mars directly to this road, because they might expect that, so he's gonna move them to this road instead, and then go and refuel them. And I'm doing a little mistake here with my tool. I'm flying close to the FOBs, which is not good. But I got so angry by that ship. And people say, you know, some people think that artillery don't work well against ships, but it actually does. You know, I damaged that quite a bit. If I would have a bit more experienced Mars, I would have gotten it. But I like to have 2 rocket artillery cluster, because you get better effect on target. You know, I could smurf this entire area, for example, and get everything there. So, Swain there, he knew he was probably gonna lose that tornado, but it's worth to kill that bloody napalm right now. So right now we have surrounded these units, and I'm pretty much unsure what to do. We could bomb them, but they have some good AA over there. Yeah. So napalm, I decided to keep my legion back to cover his use marine retreat, and his fucking air is just doing an amazing job. I'll fast move a bit. So by this time I've gotten pretty annoyed by those artillery. And he's moving for reload, then he's gonna fuck them up. So I tried to see how much was left, and I killed my bouncing grenadiers, and they're moving now. I'll post it right here. This is bad, what I did with my legions right there. But I wanted to make room right here, and I wanted to try to get this unit right here, and this trail can just stop anything coming in, or at least slow it up. So yeah, that's why I did that. Going up. Coming in with another tactical bomber. Let's see what he gets. Probably okay. Ooh, a bit late on that bunny up. And that artillery was just shooting non-stop. But as I said, prioritize targets. I'm doing a bit of counter-artillery with my Caesar. Not ideal. You can see he's pushing right here. He should have done that a while ago, a long time ago. So, what you could learn from this experience is talk to your teammates, coordinate your fallbacks in city battles. I'm keeping those mortars right there in case they're gonna attack here. I can just drive them out and hit them in the flank. So as you can see, I've getting a bit more infantry right here. Panzer Grenadiers, they're getting a bit fucked right there by that T-72 and Hind, and I mean MI8, so I'll fall back. To get it. Then I capture supplies as well. So he got a sneaky bomb there and got some artillery. Well, actually non-artillery, I believe. And I got my ASM plane out. For some reason yeah, that was a mistake of me, I believe. So where's this Mars again? Let me see, right there. So they're reloaded, and I think it's about now when he takes care of those 3 pieces. So you see, he gets pretty close to our base. Watch the points here. Time seconds. And this guy. He should have done attack, and he should have done attack from here. He's done nothing the whole game except artillery. That's the only thing I've done which could fuck us up. And those Spetsnaz, that's it. He only sees that I have some infantry here. That's a fucking bad mistake. And you see, he did that attack way too slow. And with far too less infantry. So I push up my Mistrals and game. So I'm gonna let you watch here. For some reason you can't see my losses. So I'm just gonna put it to this. I did not lose a lot of infantry, mostly transports, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, actually, I don't. Oh well. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time. Love.